man from the USA. Let's just have a look at where standings are. So still plenty to play for. Opportunity there that if you win, then you get a great chance should Fiji go through and beat Argentina. We'll leave that to that game to play out. But here, the men in the white shirts from Samoa, good performance against Fiji where they lost by 7 points and were underway. Samoa playing left to right, Wales and the great red strip. First possession to Samoa. Just patient, they just need to just get ball in hand, get a feel for the atmosphere, and then offload to a beautiful player like Perez. The ball on the inside to Matunga, couldn't be handled. And now Ben Roach. Roach is a big unit, he's a big player. 2014 Rugby World Championships in New Zealand for the under-20s of Wales was Ben Roach, but this man here with ball in hand is Owen Jenkins. Jenkins into the tackle of Leilua. Again, the passes are great. Roach patrolling a little bit wider on that occasion. Back into the pocket, and Wales very similar to how they attacked Argentina by just patiently looking for a mismatch, looking for a weak shoulder. Coming back on the angle is Jenkins. Owen Jenkins, player on the inside, didn't see him, and now Samoa look interested in the collision area. They'll get the penalty.
Yeah, very patient defense there from Samoa. Wales are doing an excellent job of moving it from side to side, but once you go a bit too far, you make that little half break, they'll pounce on you, and that's what Samoa do here.
Samoa won the tournament in Paris in 2016. Series champions of the HSBC Sevens World Series in 2009, and there is Tila Mioloi. Approaching 500 points in his career.
Yeah, and that series win, of course, back in the day, they had Wali Mai, who is a veteran of the Seven Series. So many great players they produced.
Yeah, Wali Mai, Trevor Reynos, Fao Saliva, Lolo Louis. But this is the new crop of players. Mioloi with the kick in behind. Now it's a foot race. The two captains come together. Cross couldn't get there. Matunga could. And now Jenkins looks like he's stolen it back. No, he hasn't. Mioloi gets in there. The skip. And then they run across the field. This should be a turnover, and it is, to Lloyd Evans. Got some size in this Welsh team. And there is one of the smaller players in Plehan. 4 years at medical school. He's put the studies on hold to continue to play sevens. And now they look interested. Wales back on the attack. Nothing really happening there. Jenkins not afraid to go into the contact of Ropati. The counter ruck comes in from Matunga. He can't get the ball. Williams plays halfback. Plehan on the line, and now out towards the right-hand side. Another tackle there from Danny Kays. We're in jersey 8 for Samoa. Good shape to this. Nice passing of the ball. There is the Welsh captain. Cross takes it across the line too to Jenkins. Owen Jenkins offloads. Long passage of play this from Wales. Full complement out to the right. Plehan gets it out to Davis. Big pass out to Roach. They read it well. Did Kays, coming off the line to effect the tackle. No way through. This resilient Samoan defence, pushing up, pushing across, not missing too many tackles, but Jenkins goes through one. Just a sweep and a bit. Mioloi. Oh, that's copybook.
Take a bow, Mioloi. They say if you keep the ball for 2 minutes, you will score. Wales did that. They got the line break. But then the cover defense here from the sweeper Mioloi gets the shoulder in the right place, gets nice and gets the ball as well, forces it into touch and lands on him too.
That's where that injury was to Owen Jenkins, and have a look at that. Almost 5-1 in the passes. Maths was my strongest subject at school, Dylan. I think I'm right in that, am I?
No, you certainly are. But that's the thing. You keep possession, you tire the other team out. But this is the game of sevens. You may only have 6-7 passes, but you could be leading the game. 4
missed tackles by Samoa would be the concern for Gordon Titchens. Yeah, that's copybook. That is tremendous sweeper play from Tila Mioloi. Thankfully, Jenkins is okay and back on his feet. Samoa from inside their own 22. Ropati goes high. They don't commit to it. They might get a penalty here, but Mioloi gets it along the chain. They go back to go forward to the Samoans. The offload Motunga, who's been involved in everything. Some space down this right-hand flank. Clayhan plays sweeper for the Welsh. Party, who won it from the line-out, taps and gets on with the job. Mieloy is there, gives the ball back to him. And now it's Motunga. Big and strong is Motunga. He's so strong, he's fended off the defender. Jenkins comes at him, but can't get him. And Alamanda Motunga scores his 10th try in his career.
And it's a glorious one indeed. He is gassed after that effort. This is the thing, Samoa don't have much possession so far in this game, but when they do, they're busting free. All smiles here for Samoa. They're over the line.
22-year-old who made his debut in Las Vegas. Captain Lealoy. And it's another conversion in this magnificent stadium. What a difference that makes.
Those points are so important in this game, especially when you get down to the points for and against. But the handoff and the work rate. Motunga, get off me, he says.
Now Owen Jenkins, who was injured just moments ago, came at him on a second occasion. Look at the smile. Hasn't got across the line on too many occasions. Motunga, but they lead by 7 points to 0. 90 seconds remaining in the first half. Party will challenge cross and get the kick off as well. It's gone forward. And so a penalty here. Here comes Clayhan. Luke Trajan into the sweeper, into the last line of defence for Samoa. And just flopping in, not supporting your own body weight. That's disappointing.
Yeah, and that's tough, right? Because you're on attack, you want to keep ball in hand, but you have to be accurate at the breakdown as well. You can't just be diving in and losing your footing. Gareth
Williams, the Wales squash coach, former Wales Sevens captain, assistant to England and Team Great Britain's success last year in Rio. Sets high standards, does Gareth Williams. Great man too, took over from Paul John just a couple of years ago, and there is Tela Mieloy again, asking his troops to dig deep. They've had 2 losses against Argentina and Fiji here on day 1 in Vancouver.
And William, both those have been within 5 and 7 points. So they're getting there, but still losing out at the end.
Again, it's Mieloy. The Party loops around, gets the ball. They bring back Samoa. It's Alex Samoa. In the midfield, they've got options both left and right. Motunga. Well, that wasn't Motunga. Trajan couldn't stay with him. And Danny Kays from New Zealand, where his base, gets a try for Samoa.
Kays just throwing people off his back as well. It was a nice little switch back against the traffic. And then the big boys arrived as the clean-out did too. It's Trajan that can't hold on. And Samoa strike with their second.
Well, Danny Kays lives in New Zealand, in the Bay of Plenty area, which is in the middle of the North Island in New Zealand. Went to Mount Maunganui College, where his first 15 coach was Paul Titchens, the son of Samoan coach Gordon Titchens, and that is good strength and power.
Great strength indeed, and great coaching family as well, the Titchens.
And that'll put a smile on the face of Gordon Titchens. Best performance today from Samoa. They lead 14-0.
So I think their fans are bringing them to life in these last 2 weekends. They're really supporting the Samoans.
A high restart from the Samoan captain, received by the Welsh skipper and Sam Cross. All in front of Wales now. Gareth Williams saying that you've softened them up. And if he was a boxing coach, he's asking them to deliver the knockout punch. Trajan. Across the field they go. Adam Thomas has come on the field in jersey 7 as Davis with a pass that bounced up to one of the good players in Evans. Nice patient play. This is good play from the Welsh, prepared to just move the ball around. That's what the coach was saying, is that you're softening them up, you're making them run, they're getting tired. There's going to be a gap somewhere. We just have to find it in the opening minute of this half. Another pass back from Allen. Corey Allen wears jersey 2. The dummy to Roach. Roach stays in support though, and now comes in to secure possession. Cross at first receiver. Allen through the dummy. went through the gap, crosses there again. Samoa get their hands on the ball and get the penalty.
Well, and that's what Coach Williams was saying. They need a latch, which means they got to have players at the breakdown, and they just got isolated there at the wrong time when they had possession, and now Samoa keep it.
Tremendous play there from Savelio Ropati. Straight in on the ball. Really is the pool of dead. Four tremendous sides: Fiji, Argentina, Samoa and Wales. Three of the four teams have been in the Cup quarterfinals on a number of occasions throughout the season. We're into the sixth tournament. And there both teams need a win for a chance to qualify for the Cup. It's worked well, that combination between Mieloi and Ropati. First receiver is Alex Samoa in 12. Some footwork there from Lealua. Lealua gets halfway through the gap and then throws the ball. It's a miracle one. It's Spick, and it's fallen into the hands of Luke Morgan. Morgan's away. Morgan scores his 70th, and it was a beauty, worth the wait.
Well, he's come off the bench in this game, and the first Welshman to get 70 tries. And as you said, Leilua did all the hard work for Samoa, but just trailing here. Great hand-eye coordination from Luke Morgan, and then he still has enough gas in the tank to go the distance.
Member of the Commonwealth Games of 2014, scores a high percentage of the tries. In fact, scored 4 last week in Vegas. What an impact from the bench. This to draw closer. He's got it. Just a converted try away. Can they draw level here with another converted try? Sam Cross goes up, taps it forward. Did he, or did he tap it back?
There's 2 knock-ons, yeah. First knock white.
Joe Perez, as the referee says, knocked it on first, and so it'll be a Welsh feed to this scrum.
That's just what they needed. Now also they find themselves in Samoan half, which is much better for their wide attack.
Davis stands behind the scrum, will receive the ball at first receiver. Big scrum from Samoa though. And so Alex Samoa gets it out to Lealua again. This time doesn't go into the contact. Decides to offload the ball first to Perez standing out on the right-hand side. Counter ruck comes in from Wales. It's a good one. Geez, he's doing some great work as Luke Morgan out on that left flank. As they tap and get on with the game, here comes Cross. Sam Cross to the line. Cross with the offload. One more pass, they might score here. Wales in the 22 they go. Quickly they arrive. Trehan gets it out to a skipper Cross. They've got a good lineup here. Have Wales. Morgan's out to the left. Allen takes the tackle rather. And Trehan wide in the breadbasket of Evans. Lloyd Evans goes back, buys a bit of time, and then they decide to come down this right-hand side. Trehan. Oh, that's a great tackle, one that needed to be made by Motunga. Shut it down immediately. Cross. Now out to Davis. Davis to the line, throws the dummy, throws the fan, 2-on-1. Inside ball. Corey Allen scores Wales' second. Kick to come to tie it up. Wow.
These fans are being entertained by such brilliant rugby, and it was a no-look switch in the end. Great dummy that one. This pass here, blind switch they call it. A great line and support there from Allen.
Well, the two replacements that Gareth Williams has sent on the pitch have done their job. This to tie it up, this to draw level. Off the post, it's in. Talk about a game of 2 halves.
Oh, it certainly is. That's what we love in the game of sevens. That dummy was superb. It flat-footed the Samoan defense, and then of course the no-look pass back in the inside.
Well, Samoa haven't touched the ball in the second half. They've been chasing Red Dragons for 6 minutes. 14 all, 59 passes to 21. That is how much of an advantage they've had, and they've lost it forward there as well. Had to come back. Yeah, the call was late to the American referee, but it's the right one. And here come Wales again.
It was for me, just confirmed by him, yeah.
That's right, that's error number 4, and look at those passing statistics. Almost three times as many passes, but it's the 4 errors made to 1 error that has been the difference so far.
Dylan, you've played at the highest level. How difficult is it to chase and have no possession for 6 minutes?
It's mine on your hooker.
That's why you lose those games in the end. It's so tough. And then, of course, mentally, you start losing it as well.
Set.
Well, they need to concentrate here, Samoa. For Wales, they want to get through to the Cup quarter-final. Another try will secure that. Looking for the knockout punch. Trehan to the line. Into the try scorer, Allen. Corey Allen, some footwork. And then the pass out wide. Not a good one. Controlled well, though. Played off his foot, and so it wasn't knocked on. Now we're into referee's time. Again, another short ball. Davis now, another ball out to Allen. Allen to the corner. Can he get there? You bet he can. Wales deliver the knockout punch in the 14th minute.
Edge of your seat stuff. It was all created by Davis. Oh, what a finish this game has been. Davis with a little flick out the back door. Just sucked in 2 defenders. Allen on the end of that. Great stuff here from Wales. What a game.
Champagne finish to a wonderful game. Wales dominated the second half. They trailed by 14. They have scored 3 unanswered tries in the second half, and that's what it means to them. There's a possibility they're going to the big dance. Amazing scenes here. This irrelevant. They'll win the game. Difficult angle. Are you kidding? Of course it goes over. 21-0. Wales play their get out of jail card early on day 1, beating Samoa 21-14.